And the hunt is still on for whoever ransacked a Walmart in Los Lunas on Christmas Day and got away with a lot of stuff, including guns. All right, take a look. Here is surveillance video of what happened. That store was closed when these guys, I think there are 3 of them, broke in, went on a Christmas stealing spree of sorts, taking $30,000 worth of electronics, even some rifles. They loaded all of it into a white pickup truck outside and sped off, and police are hoping that's how they're going to catch who did all this.
With all the cameras and the technology that's available today, we're going to have the license plate. We're going to have their faces.
Now, this is not the first time that Walmart's been hit up on Christmas Day. It happened at 2 stores in Albuquerque last year. Well, the owner of a pit bull that police say attacked a woman and killed her dog in Santa Fe earlier this year is set to be in court this afternoon. The Santa Fe New Mexican says that Gerald Matthews will have a quick hearing with a judge. He wants his 2 pit bulls to be able to go to a rehab facility and not be put down, and has even paid $1,000 to keep them in animal control until a judge decides what to do with them. It was last month when police say Matthews' 2 dogs attacked Ann Stills and killed her little chihuahua here. Stills now wants to get pit bulls outlawed in New Mexico. Well, he is no cat burglar, but he is one heck of an escape artist. Now, one pup who keeps breaking out of the pound in Albuquerque is safe and back there, and he'll be up for adoption soon. All right, take a look at little Dakota. Actually, he's not all that little. He's 4 years old. He's American Foxhound mix. He had been on the run since he broke out of his foster family's home about 2 months ago.
We as staff had such a personal attachment to him. We've been working with him for so long. We were just devastated that he was out and about.
All right, but Dakota's not out and about anymore. Someone found the hound, brought him back to Animal Humane this week. He's doing pretty well, as you can see, still running around a little bit. And if you want Dakota, you can go get him. He'll be up for adoption in about a week. That's a runner right there. And speaking of Animal Humane, is extremely excited right now about this, a $100,000 grant that it just got for its big expansion project. The Petco Foundation is donating the money to what is called Project Humane, where Animal Humane is expanding its main campus in the southeast part of Albuquerque, so it'll be able to give pets a better and bigger place to stay and better care. Animal Humane hopes the project helps get 20% more pets adopted every single year. All right, if you're in the market for some new furniture, you may want to go check out a store that has been in Albuquerque for decades, but it is sadly about to close down. Leishman Interiors has been in Duke City for almost 40 years, but will shut down in the next few months. The owner says that's because of the economy and fewer homes being built in the area. Leishman started all the way back in 1974 with one store off San Mateo. At one point, it had 2 other stores in Albuquerque and another one up in Santa Fe. All right, a number of kids in Albuquerque in a lot of trouble right now because police say they just couldn't seem to stay away from school even though they were on their winter break. Officers caught 5 of them breaking into Albuquerque High School on Christmas night after the teens tripped an alarm. Now, we even caught 3 of them in handcuffs outside the school. Now, police say that 4 of these teens actually go to Albuquerque High School and another goes to Sandia High.
A lot of times when we do apprehend kids that have broken into school, it's their school. And the reason for that, though, is a lot of times they're familiar with the school, so they know what kind of items are in the school. And when they do break in, they know exactly where to go and what they want.
All right, now, police say the 5 teens didn't have time to steal anything or do any damage there, but however, 2 boys who broke into Emerson Elementary yesterday morning did. Police say they caught them red-handed with school computers. Now, police and school security tried patrols all the schools in the district to prevent crime before it happens, but there are 140 schools, and officers, they can't be everywhere at once. All right, most kids here in Albuquerque will not be going back to school until January 8th, but when they do, some will actually have a say in what the old lunch lady is serving up. News 13's David Romero is live in our kitchen with more. Now, David, the days of tater tots cardboard pizza, gone. Vamonos, aren't they?
A healthier alternative, I guess, Matt. They've got a choice of either barley, couscous, or quinoa. This is referred to as the mother grain. I was just reading the back of the package before you all came to me. Whatever it is, it's a healthier alternative, and these students called PIs, they're plate investigators, and they're going to get to go taste test everything in the program as it goes throughout the year, and you're going to get a look now at what they got to taste test when they went through these 3 items. Now, those kindergarten classes at Georgia O'Keeffe Elementary Schools. This was a couple of weeks back. Now, by the look on some of their little faces, the students let administrators know instantly what pleased their palates and what didn't. On course that morning, as we mentioned, students got to try quinoa salad, couscous, and fruit, then black barley and rice. Now, it seemed like a hit and miss for all the items, but administrators say this is a good way to introduce healthy items from each of the food groups to the menu for students throughout the district.
It's really a great opportunity for education by the cafeteria and the teachers, and the kids are just really having a good time tasting all the new foods.
A good time indeed, and you could just see it on their faces, as I mentioned, of course. APS says the program has been so successful, they're going to try and get it in more schools next year. Barley during the break, and we'll take it to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, David. In fact, I had some quinoa with some vegetables for dinner last night. All right, so far 8 schools letting kids help pick out the food, 7 elementary schools, and 1 middle school.